2 nights in a row. It was suggested to me by DT of Twitch stream DT from B-Town to take on one of the challenges he's been doing in his top 100 SNES countdown. And I have decided that it will be Super Punch-Out Night tonight. Super Punch-Out Night in America. One of my favorites on the Super Nintendo. A game that I beat about 4 years ago. That's right. It's, thank you. Yeah, mystery solved. I played this last about 4 years ago, during a period of, what was it? I guess 5 years ago. Early pandemic shut-in. And I will now, be coming back to it. I owned this as a kid. I love this game. I will say, not by way of trying to start anything, but the aforementioned DT on his stream, DT from B-Town, he has this game on his top 100 SNES list, ranked below both Super Off-Road, which he played and then said, well, after 5 races I started to become mentally frayed, and the American Gladiators Super Nintendo game. We'll see. I haven't officially rated it on my big board yet, but I think that either of those rankings could be reconsidered. I haven't done Super Off-Road in years though, so who's to say? So,
okay, kid, get out there and remember, you're a tiger, kid! A tiger! That's the champ. Now he's running. How you feeling, kid? Good, good. That's using your head. Strategy. You're a genius, kid. A real professor. You're a bum. You're an animal, kid. A bum. Don't worry, kid. It'll heal.
No Super Punch-Out. Only for Super NES. Get smart or get knocked stupid.
Only 12 guys to go. You're the king, I tell you. The king.
I miss the good old days of, you know, these old Super Nintendo commercials you got where, you know, they'd bring in real actors for these things. Obviously, some of us might remember the infamous NES Legend of Zelda commercial where they brought in some kind of, I don't know, improv theater guy to make weird noises. That was a little too high concept for my taste, but that ad sort of reminds me of that Lipton iced tea ad where they play on Rocky Balboa. Great SNES. Lucky Tool. Looking at my comic books from my middle school days. Great SNES ads in there. You know, I wasn't a big comics kid. I was more of a video games kid than a comics kid. That's Brisk Baby. That's right. That's the outro line for one of our commercials of the 80s and 90s episode of our podcast, Now We Know. Each episode we pick a line of the episode to repeat at the end. Oh wait, no, it's not That's Brisk Baby. It's the other line from that ad. Where he says, like, nothing's over, just give me something to drink. I don't do it. Kevin does it. Yeah, I did subscribe to Nintendo Power as a kid. And so I'm sure they had a big spread on Super Punch-Out. I had played tons of NES Punch-Out before this came out. I never beat that one. I fell victim to the Mike Tyson dilemma. I did come back and beat as an adult, and it is a thing where you just... The intimidation factor is so high when you first get to Tyson that, you know, you can sort of play yourself out of it before it's even begun. But no licensing with Iron Mike on this one. There are some enemy boxers in this who are featured in, like, the Super Punch-Out arcade cabinets, which I remember they had one at, I think, the Starcade in Disneyland when I was a kid. And I was very bad at the arcade version. I could not make heads or tails of it. But I was excited to see Bear Hugger on my home console. So we're going to dive right in here. I have accepted the challenge DT put forth on his stream. There's a guy that works at a speedway in town, at least he used to, that is like the live version of Gabby J. Lucky, that is, you're trying to discourage me before I start off. Now I'm going to be fighting Gabby J. I'm going to be thinking of this poor guy at the speedway. Yeah, I'm taking up DT's challenge, which was defeat Mr. Sandman in 8 losses or fewer. However, I've played enough of this game and I feel confident enough that it might be crazy. Maybe I'll collapse. Who knows? Maybe I'm overconfident, but he, on his challenges, will have the weak sauce challenge in case he doesn't meet the standard. Obviously, I don't remember off the top of my head what his weak sauce challenge was for this, but I have planted my flag. I will be including a strong sauce challenge. The default challenge is defeat Mr. Sandman with 8 or fewer losses. My strong sauce challenge will be defeating the whole game with 6 or fewer losses. That's going to be tough, because once you get to the special circuit, or the upper range world circuit, like when you get to Mr. Sandman and Super Macho Man, not having done it in a while, I'm going to get knocked around a little bit. But let's see how it goes. No way to know but to try. So, here we go. Whoops. Oh. All right. There's a guy in the stands when I was a kid who... This is a weird thing for me to say, because why would a child know who this is? But one of these sprites back here, I don't see him right now. Maybe it's because the resolution's a lot crisper on this monitor. I used to think there was a guy in the stands who kind of looked like Henry Kissinger. I'll just let that observation sit there. So, we've got L and R for the power punches, right? My memory's flagging a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, okay. Alright. My condolences to this fella you know at the Speedway. Gabby J, does he have a better record than Glass Joe in the original? What was Glass Joe's win-loss? Because Gabby J has 1 victory, I know that.
Pizza cake.
1 in 99? Okay, so it's the same as Gabby, I guess. Gabby J and Glass Joe in these games, one of my first introductions as a kid to the concept of, like, I don't know, like a pathetic but also pitiable old to middle-aged man character, that archetype in fiction. Oh, that's right, yeah. Within the fiction of this game, the final boss somehow once lost to Glass Joe, which is an incredible bit. Alright, first place for that one. Off to a decent start. Bear Hugger, 440 from Canada. Watch out, I am a killer, I am the Bear Hugger. Alright. When I was a kid, you can play these Punch-Out games in a pretty methodical, defensive way, where you're not taking a ton of risks. You're blocking or dodging, then getting the stun punch. I've played these games enough now that I sometimes try to get a little more daring and a little more aggressive. I was very methodical and cautious as a kid. Coloring between the lines. Alright. My streak continues. I wonder how many deep I can get before I'm not putting up a #1 finish there.
Piston Hurricane! Fight!
Whew. Gotta step your game up.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fight!
Quick shot. Ah, not fancy enough. Going for the stylish finish. Oof. Haha.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fight!
Yeah, no, that was, at a certain point I knew that I wasn't gonna land that, but I just wanted to see how long that little dance could go on. He's a lot easier. He has that same rush pattern that you get with, Piston Honda in the original. And then later in this one you get the Irishman in the World Circuit who does it. Oof, that was close. Narrowly beat out Paul Dano of There Will Be Blood. That movie about Brian Wilson. Yeah, it's that same sort of rush attack pattern you get with Piston Honda. The NES version with Piston Honda always just blew up my runs. I couldn't deal with it. It's much tougher than what you get out of Piston Hurricane here. Alright. Bald Bull's just great character design. He looks so menacing that even though you can figure him out without too much trouble, he just looks like you should be afraid of him. Ooh, deadlocked on that punch. I'm laying heavy gloves right now. I'm going for an all-out power strat. Uh-oh. Oh, he got me. I got greedy.
1, 2. Fight!
Alright. I think he's gonna hop right up and then rush me with the bull rush straight away. I'm gonna go throw it. I'm gonna throw the hook.
Fight!
Ah!
1, 2, 3.
Alright. I deserved that.
Fight!
Yeah, Lucky. The Bald Bull fights on the NES. Something about the way he looks on NES, I'm like, this is the most frightening looking man I've ever seen while awake or asleep. He just had deeply evil eyes that you rarely see captured in 8-bit graphics. The Tyson one, though, like, obviously when you first encounter him, you have no shot, because you don't know when it's coming. The uppercut is so fast. It's just, damn, there you go. It's just one of the... He's one of the most intimidating figures in video game history, which is appropriate. For young Mike, at least. I'm not terribly protective of Mike Tyson's, personal legacy, but I would have rather he not fought, was that Logan Paul or Jake Paul? Logan Paul, I think. Bob Charlie. 2413. People who can't feel the rhythm are so lost. Do you have the rhythm? Let's find out.
Bob Charlie! Ooh, ooh. Fight!
Obviously, like the original Punch-Out, this game contains some things which people might describe as racially problematic stereotypes. Damn. He does have the rhythm. Yeah, Super Macho Man is a tough one, too. For him, it's the Intimidate when he does that, like, double clutch on his, Like the double clutch on his tornado, punch. Agonizing.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Fight!
I think the first fight in this where I'm gonna have to pay more attention and sort of lock in on it is probably Dragon Chan. Him and the guy with the staff in the special circuit, the kickboxing styles, I always really have trouble with.
Knockout! Pizza cake!
Alright. Sinking on the charts. Let's see if I can put up... see? You'll find yourself face down when you wake up. I think he's got a little bit of a hard face for 22, I will say.
Fight!
Yes! Ooh! I don't think I've ever had that happen on him before. When I was doing it, I just got it in my head. I feel like I remember reading at some point that he's vulnerable to the rapid fire punches. And he didn't seem to like it. Oh, he held it longer. Waited on that post just a second longer. Dragon Chan, I remember fighting on Arcade Cabinet as a kid. Couldn't get past him. Yeah, I think that's the Super Punch-Out cabinet I was talking about. Is that the one where Little Mac is like green wireframe at the bottom of the screen? Shit. Yeah. That's the one I was talking about. I remember I played that at the arcade in Tomorrowland in Disneyland in LA when I was a kid. Because I was real good at the NES one, and I just got absolutely demolished playing the arcade one. I think it was a little bit of stage fright, too. I think I didn't like that there were all these people around who could see me doing it. Okay. Alright. It's an honor just to be in the running. This guy fights dirty. He's gonna try to spit in my eyes and headbutt me, if memory serves. Here he goes. Ooh. If you get your eyes spat in, you can't react or punch back for a while. Yes!
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm really selling out for these quick-fire counter uppercuts here. Ooh. Gotta punish that dirty play. Yes! Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Come to... Yeah, come on, stay down. Yes! Love a KO. Love the knockout. That's right. Yeah, no shit. Get those shenanigans out of here. This is a good run so far. I'm hitting hard. It's my second KO, I think. Well, Gabby J. I mean, that's an easy one. Back on top. Wow. Blew that one out of the water by a good measure. Alright. So, DT's challenge, the original challenge, was to beat him in fewer than 8 losses. I'm already at him. So, although he is tough. He's the first, I think, real heavy hitter that I've gone up against so far. I think I can get him. Let's see.
Mr. Sandman!
I remember he has some, like... He has the fancy footwork pattern if you get him down to, 2 knockdowns. That can be a little overwhelming. Shit. Ah. Alright. I got a little out of rhythm there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fight!
Ugh. He holds that crouch a long time. Alright, well, haven't been knocked down yet, so I can at least outlast this thing he's about to throw at me. Shit. I don't think he's gonna jump right back into that pattern now that I'm... Nope, he is. Okay. Phew. Alright. So there we have it. I have defeated DT's challenge. His primary challenge. I've defeated Mr. Sandman with no losses. So stage 1 is clear. But my strong sauce challenge, no kidding, piece of cake. Loved it when he said piece of cake. And then, of course, if you get knocked down twice, he gives you the too close. Champ's down, but he's only the champ of the middle circuit, the major circuit, pardon me. Disrespectful to call that the middle circuit, I'm sure. World Circuit is up next. We're halfway home. My stretch strong sauce challenge is to get all the way and defeat, I don't remember if it's Rick Bruiser or Nick Bruiser who's the final boss of this, but to take them all out in 6 losses or less. So, second place. If I'd been a little bit more on point with Mr. Sandman, I might have been able to get it. Alright. Now this guy has that same thing, the Piston Honda, like, rush attack. I struggle with it more with him. He also, like, leeches health out of you if you hit him with a power punch, but I think I can get around it if I'm remembering right. Let's see. He's an angry fighter and a dirty fighter, which I can only take as an anti-Irish statement. Which I take exception to as an Irishman. Shit. I gotta get the timing on that. Uh-oh. Ooh, yes! Missed it. That was 106 for the first knockout. I gotta step up the pace, because you got timed out at 3 minutes. And if it goes to decision, it can be surprisingly hard to get them to go in your favor. Fuck! Alright. Never did. I don't remember what to do about that. Ugh. Fuck. He's got me off my center here. All right.
1, 2, 3.
Bring it on, buddy. Yes! Very satisfying to get that on the last one. Alright. Got him. Little dicey there. Pulled it out. Yeah, those rapid jabs don't trigger his little life leech. Alright. Who we got next? Is this Mad Clown? No. Iki Kagero. 19. Also, I'd say that's a rough 19. Be gentle with me, please. Hoo. Alright. Oh yeah, this one's given me trouble in the past. He's gonna do that hair whip on me. That was a fun little strut. Got her. All right. Alright. Does this boxer confuse you? A little bit. Boom! Just too quick on the... Alright. Think I'm on track. Oh! Don't know why that surprised me. It's a boxing match, for God's sake. Yeah, I can't quick strike with any of these. Gotcha. Yeah, the like shadow step thing there. I just throw gut punches the whole time. I don't know if there's a way to actually time it out for the hit, but... Thank you, thank you. I'm rolling some hot dice right now. At this point, I'm just wondering how long I can push this before I take that first loss. There's no way I'm getting through this whole thing without taking one. Mad Clown is tough. He's got those circus balls.
Mad Clown.
Juggling balls. What am I, circus balls?
Fight.
Ooh. Ooh. Strong guy. Up. Oh. Alright. I keep doing this like it's the bear hugger thing, and it's not. That's my problem. Alright. Ooh! Oh. Oh no. This might be my first L here. I'll get him next time, but I was not prepared for... One habit of mine, I don't know if you want to call it a weakness that you may have noticed, Lucky, is that I always dodge left. For whatever reason, if I am dodging, every fiber of my being is just dodge left over and over again. So some of these attacks where it... Oh. Come on. Let's get it. Come on. Whoop. Like that. I keep having to dodge twice because I'm... At least the time stops when he does this. Okay. Yeah, me too. I don't know what it is. I've been dodging left my whole life. I dodge left and I mainly punch left. Oh shit. It's showtime. Oh, right. Ah, wrong way. Should have dodged left. Ugh. Yeah, that was close. That was mighty close. Yeah, no kidding. Well, I got him. Anyone you walk away from, right? That makes me think that my first loss may be coming against Super Macho Man here in a second, because I don't know. Thank you. Nice win. Yeah, the ones that always got me in this game are the ones where the rhythm's a little herky-jerky. I mean, this one, the whole first knockdown I took was basically because when he was taunting with the gloves up high, I kept reacting as though he was going to do the bear hugger thing where he clomps down at you if you hit him high. I forgot that he doesn't do that. They're different people, by God. Super Macho Man. Alright.
Super Macho Man.
Here we go.
Fight!
His eyes get awful red when you hit him. Just gonna blitz him. I'm not gonna let him get comfortable. Shit. Whoop. Ugh. Man, he has done a lot of damage to me very quickly. Body blow strat. Ooh. Yeah, this is it's tougher than I remember. I probably just shouldn't be that aggressive with him. That's probably a mistake. Ugh. Play it more conservatively. When he pops that tornado spin, I'm gonna be in trouble though. Alright. Yeah, he has a nice physique. Feel like he kind of looks like what they were hoping people would think Joe Biden looked like. Come on, stay in the fight. Oh. Yeah, one of those. The C is the uppercuts, that's not a problem. The other ones, they get hit big. Shoot! Ah, there you go. That's loss one. And I just realized to get to the special circuit, I don't think I can't take a loss. So I think that means I gotta go back and do all these World Circuit fights again. Am I right about that? Thank you, Lucky. I think I am right about that. Which I think means... I mean, I guess I'll try to push through him anyways. Because if I down him once, then I'll have a better feeling going into it the second time. And I do feel a little less, you know, awestruck by him now. You get that little stun state if you get the gut punch on him. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's true. You gotta have no losses in all three of the lead-up. The lead-up leagues. So I am gonna have to go back anyways. And by fighting him here again, I guess I'm only risking that I burn another loss. I guess I just have to not lose. Oh. Yeah. So what happens when you win this circuit? Yeah, you win this circuit if you don't have it a perfect clear on it. Then they're like, alright, good job, you're the winner of the World Circuit. But you don't get to the extra special deluxe circuit unless you've aced it. Ugh, that was quick. Wow, he sure jumped out of that punch fast. I thought I had a second. No. I'm ducking too early on those spins. Okay. I think I have to see... I don't know. Can I just dump out of this, or do I have to keep going? I think they're gonna make me go through this until I... Yeah. Even though it actually doesn't help me to do that. It only hurts me, but... Alright, so that's 2 losses so far. Really be good if I didn't take another on the world circuit, but he is getting my goat. I just need to be more defensively responsible. I've built some bad habits with those other guys. Ideally, I'd want to be punishing him when his back is turned, if he misses the spin. But I'm so unsure if he's done or not that I'm then ducking a second time. Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fight!
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna throw an uppercut right when he comes up.
Fight!
Ah. Fuck. Alright.
Fight!
Just play this safe and polish this off. Okay. Well, I did it. Now I just gotta do those 4 in a row. Don't screw anything up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! I pull that up. If I can get to... I mean, I have to, I guess. Wow. It didn't feel like a first place performance, but I'll take it. World circuit clear. Alright. It's important to appreciate the moments along the way. No harm in celebrating winning the Western Conference Finals, right? But unfortunately, the NBA Finals still await me. Yep, can't get to the special circuit when I have this blemish on my record, so... I'm not giving in, though. It's time to push. Gotta grind harder.
Fight!
Shit. Thought I had it timed. How do I... Oh. Okay. That's right, it's high-low. Okay.
Fight!
Alright. So, I think I push up to guard high, and then it's just neutral to guard low, I think. Okay, this might be a pretty rough start to my comeback tour here. Oh. Come on, gotta time him. Missed him again! Damn! If I can lock him in that animation, then I don't have to worry about him backing off and doing the... Come on. There. Alright.
1, 2, 3.
Come on.
Fight!
Phew! Ha! That was too close. Too close. That's right. That's right. This isn't Little Mac, is it? Is this Little Mac or is this some other guy? I feel like this guy's got a different name. Little Mac has dark hair, traditionally. New record. I guess it is a new record, not the best record. Not even my best record. Alright. Dream is alive. Still, I'm gonna have to do better than that.
Fight! One, two, three, four. Fight! One, two, three, four, five. Fight!
Shoot. Good finisher. Love to finish with that uppercut off the hair whip.
Beat the cake.
Okay. Mad Clown is next. I do feel like I'm getting worse, I will say that. It feels like I'm slowly but surely... Domination, thank you. I just feel like my focus is slipping a little bit here. Well, actually, yeah, that was a lot better than my first run. Okay. I'm being too judgmental of myself. I think it's just knowing now that I have to get all the way through, or I have to go through again. There's a little bit of pressure I wasn't feeling before. Every time. Alright. That was a better opening salvo. Okay. Feeling alright about this one so far.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fight!
Alrighty. I gotta clutch up.
Piece of cake.
I need this good Macho Man run. Can't be too aggressive. Gotta be defensively responsible. Gotta hold back when he starts charging that spin. When he cocks that arm back, it's like a perfect pump fake in a basketball game. He pulls that arm back. If you duck right when he pulls it back, you're gonna be up by the time he throws it. Alright. Third eye's open. Here we go.
Super Macho Man.
Fight!
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
That's one.
Fight!
That's two.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, having trouble there? Having trouble? Stay down. Oh, you want more? I tried to let you off easy, old man. Ha ha! Oh. More like Super Loser Man.
Right on.
That might have been my best one of the batch right there. Alright. 2 losses and we are through to the special circuit. Am I going to hit number 1 on that? That feels like a first place performance on the Nintendo Super Punch-Out scoreboard. Look at that. 33, 2, 560. Let's see it. Come on. Yes. Alright. On both of the top spots. So, we are now on... Alright, just pulled it off. This is a good night for me. But now, this is what separates the wheat from the chaff. This special circuit. I think I can do it. Let's see. First up, we got this fucker. I will not let you touch my beautiful, beautiful face. One presumes that he has a British accent. I'm not going to try to do it. So you bop this guy in the face, he freaks out.
Fight!
There you go. He puts it up next to his ear. He's gonna get mad. Now he's not as disciplined. Still packs a punch, though. Sorry, buddy.
1, 2,
That V for varsity? That was not a varsity performance. Yeah, calm down, pal.
Fight!
Don't get angry again. Ooh. I was waiting for that second ear punch there. You know what? I don't need to punch your goddamn face. Oh. Ooh. Gotcha. Ow!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Calm down. There you go. Everyone's laughing at you. got me.
One, two.
What a shithead. Fuck. He baited me. He baits you with that first touching of the ear there. I don't even need to worry about that, though, if I just... Oh! What the hell? Oh, I'm in trouble now. He gets all his health back for doing that? Ugh. I'm gonna time out at this rate. Come on. Gotcha. Come on. Come on. Oh boy. All right.
Too close.
Thank you, thank you. I sweat that one out. I took him lightly. He was the narcissist, and yet I was the one punished for my hubris on that one. I got that second knockdown, I was like, this guy's got nothing, and he sure showed me. I got the glow, thank you. Oh boy, this is gonna be the problem. This guy's gonna kick my ass. As far as I go, historically, this is the hardest one in the game. Harder than the two that come after him. So, take it easy on a poor old man. You can't fool me. He is an old man. But here's the thing. Because he's so old, they allow him to fight with a stick in the boxing ring. Doesn't make no sense.
Hi, Carlo.
Okay. Right, so I got a counter with the body blow. I can't hit him up high when he's stunned. Oh, I have to alternate, that's right. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. This is a nightmare. Oh my god. Nah. This is what I'm talking about. Because I always block left, he always hits me with that sweep. That's why I struggle to beat this guy. Okay. Minute 10. I gotta speed it up. Ah. I don't think I have enough time to do this even if I could turn it around. Oh, so I have to duck it. Okay, that's actually probably easier for me to do than dodging right, so... Okay. So that's 3. Given how intimidated I was and how sure I was that would all fall apart. Yeah, no, he wouldn't be that tough without that stick. And yet, he does have the stick. Alright. 3 left. I don't know. I guess I don't have to have a perfect record on the special circuit because there's nowhere else to go. And I didn't say that ahead of time, so I'm not going to hold myself to that. Alright. Come on, Hoy. Let's do it.
Fight!
Oh. I'm never going to be able to avoid that at this rate. He does that spin off my... if I'm punching him when he's stunned. So I just need to... okay. I need to start preemptively crouching. There it is. We can do this. Oh. Don't give him too much life. Come on. Damn. Oh my god. Come on. Yeah, I can't. I don't have the time to do this. No matter what I do from here, it's over. Well, he would have had it anyways. That's death number 4. Loss number 4, pardon me. And he knows it. He knows he's my kryptonite. That's why he's laughing at me that way. Alright. I'm still taking a ton of chip damage when he's swinging that stick. But if I can tighten it up and start ducking even proactively to avoid that back fist. I will get there. I just don't know if I'm going to get there with enough room to spare to beat the challenge. That was 4 deaths. I got 2 left. Punched with the wrong hand. Come on. Get it. Oh, here we go. You're in trouble now. I'm gonna clock him when he's done. Ah! Get it. Done with you. You old fucking man. Another. Come on. Oh, you're in trouble now. Your whole house of cards is falling apart. Oh, this old chestnut, eh? This is the one thing you've never successfully done to me.
Pizza cake.
It's the first time I dodged every one of those the whole fight. I have become the master. Alright. This means I got 2 losses to play with. I got 2 to go. I got Nick Bruiser up next. Hey! What do you know? A record. Right? Is it Nick next? Rick is next. My brother may be champ, but only because I let him win. Really? I am the best. Alright. Don't know his age, don't know where he's from. Okay, here we go. Lock in. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, he will break your arm and take a whole side ear. Okay. Gotta go for the body blows on him because he twists out of the way of so many of the high punches. Oh, boy. Ugh. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fight!
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fight!
Oh, no. He's gonna get me. Oh, boy. Oh. I thought I could interrupt that by punching him in the gut, but it didn't work.
3, 4.
That is an auto-lock animation there. Fuck. Keep punching on the wrong side. In this final section here, they start punishing me for my habit of only throwing from one side. There we go. Okay. They're gonna have to play error-free basketball from here on out. No. Okay. Whoop. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Too close.
All right. That's what you call being born with a horseshoe up your ass, ladies and gentlemen. A little luck, a little clutch. I was dancing through the fucking raindrops at the end there. Okay. And that is great because that means I have 2 lives left for Nick. In my memory, Rick is a little tougher than Nick. Fundamentally, I don't think there's anyone in this game that if you give me 3 runs at, 2 chances to scout, I think I can beat anyone. So let's see if I can complete my strong sauce challenge here tonight. 42-0. So he has not lost to Gabby J. He's lost to no one. You can see with this, they're trying to go for that Tyson mystique, but nothing's ever gonna match. Alright. Here we go.
Nick Ruger.
Oh, so serious.
Fight.
Can't find his rhythm. Okay. Ooh, okay. So when he hops off the... I gotta be ready for that second counter.
Fight.
You know what? I'm not afraid of you. Time to get aggressive. Ooh. Well, maybe I'm a little afraid of you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I've still got time. I can still do this if I lock in. I believe in myself. I've come this far.
Fight.
Ooh, 2 cross. Okay. I can get him, I think. Wow. This guy's got something going on, huh? He looks so sad. It's like the ending of that Japanese Super Fire Wrestling? That Japanese wrestling game where he kills himself at the end. Don't even try. I just realized I only have 1 try left on this. So if I lose this, I gotta go all the way back through. So let's not have that happen. Thank you. I think so. I'm getting a little tired, but I'm gonna rally here. I do think the key here is I need to be dictating a little more. I can't be too passive with him. Especially if he's gonna leave himself open to these headshots. Like that. Boom. There you go. What gives, huh? Mm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fight!
Do I have to duck that? Still haven't figured out how to get around that. Uh-oh. Might not be the run. I may have to make my way back here. Ugh.
Fight!
Ooh, alright.
Knockout!
Tough. Yeah, he is tough. He's tougher than I gave him credit for. So, sad to say, because that was my last rest on this run. This now means I have to get all the way back there. And if I want to fulfill the challenge, unless it's, yeah, no, don't retire, try again. 19 wins, 6 losses. Okay. I just gotta do it. I've got 1 shot left. And hey, if I pull this off, it means I'll have a perfect 4-0 on all of these. If I don't, I will beat the game tonight, but
Fight!
I won't feel too worked up if I can't do it. Oh, come on. Alright.
1, 2, 3. Fight! One, two. Fight! One, two, three.
I'm not looking forward, if I even get through this, to dealing with Hoy Quarlo again. Alright, 1 down.
Got it.
Take it easy on an old man. I know your tricks.
Carlo. Fight. Wah. Wah.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fight!
I got you on lock now. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fight!
Get out of here. I did figure out the spinning back fist. I didn't realize that it was rolling out of a set pattern I was doing. When you stun him and you get off the 3 punches off of one of his attacks, he always spins into it then. But even at that, once I realized it was all coming off of my... Once I realized it was a counter off my stun punch, I was kind of just ducking preemptively just to make sure. Okay. Hey, a new record. So, now this is where it's do or die, because neither one of these guys am I anywhere close to figuring out, so... Rick Bruiser.
Fight!
Uh-oh. No? Okay. Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fight!
There we go. Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fight!
Mm.
1, 2. Fight!
Mmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh my god. Mmm. It was impossible to get him up on that last one. It must be because when you hit two with that attack, it must be hard to get back on your feet. So, unfortunately, the challenge has been lost. I know, it's because I got back up with no time left. I was tapping, like I have been, expecting... Usually, in Punch-Out games, you're not really at risk of not getting up if you're on your second knockdown. Knock this prick out. I agree. Now that the pressure's off, I think I'm gonna dominate. So, we'll see. If I'm right about this, it just means I'm not a Bright Lights player, but that's fine. Yeah, see, now I'm getting all aggressive. Yeah. I was just playing too conservatively because I had that hanging over me. Now that that's all done with, he is not gonna have a good time of it. This fucker should stay down. This is what he gets for ruining my run. Not a chance. You're done. That is right. I am unleashed. And you know what? This next motherfucker's gonna get it even worse. They've awakened a sleeping tiger. My mistake was that I fell into trying to protect. It was like I was playing prevent defense in the NFL. Up a touchdown. You're giving up the run. All right. Enough of this nonsense. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Here we go.
Fight!
Uh-oh. Well, I guess I gotta give it up to him for that. Not over yet, though. All right.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah, you're so confident. All right.
Fight!
Okay. Just had the last of my sport beverage. Alright. I need to be even more aggressive. Nothing but punches. Punches all the time. God, his punches do a lot more damage than mine do. That just means I need to throw more. A duck? It must be a duck there, right?
3, 4. Fight!
Shit. There we go.
One, two.
Alright. There's nothing you got that I'm not ready for now. Except this! I forgot about that. Forgot he could do that. So that's the last thing I haven't figured out.
Fight!
Shit! I'm jumping the gun on some of these. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm in the grinder right now. I'm in the meat grinder.
Fight!
Eat it.
One, two, three, 4. Fight!
Shit. Not bad. That, on the other hand. Shit. Come on. There we go. Okay.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
I agree, Kevin.
Fight!
Try that again. Shit! Alright. Only got 50 seconds left. Gotta work quick. Shit. Oh my god. Ugh. No. I don't think I've got enough time to get him. If he had done anything but that, I would have gotten him.
Fight! Knockout!
Alright. Well, he is the champ, right? That was just a perfect sequence of events. Literally any attack he had done. I mean, frankly, me getting knocked out when he started that was what I had to do. Because I couldn't deal damage to him, he just would have timed out the round if I hadn't. I don't think they're going to give it to me on a TKO. I don't remember how it works, but the likelihood the computer is going to hand me the win on a referee judgment against him is probably pretty unlikely. Alright. Oh, hey, we have a bot in the chat.
Fight!
That's pretty ungenerous as a life refill, I would say. Thank you, Kevin.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All the way up, huh? Great.
Fight!
No! Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fight!
Yeah, keep doing that. Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fight! Knockout!
I feel like I'm, huh? Feels like you're maybe on tilt a little here. What makes you say that? I always appreciate feedback. What makes you say that? Huh? What makes you say I'm on tilt? Bear in mind that you cannot hold that reaction against me. Oh, nothing. You just show up at the end. Ask the chat, ask Lucky, you know, you didn't see all the work I did to get here. I tore through this shit. Obviously, it's gotten a little tight at the end. It's a challenging game. You are right, though, that, this last guy is giving me more trouble than I think, he should. Typically, I would... historically, I haven't actually struggled to beat him as much as the people who precede him. And I do think my quality of play is deteriorating as it gets later. Come on. There.
One, two, three. Fight! One, two, three, four. Fight! One, two, fight! Knockout! Got it.
New record. My performances on him are kind of bunched up in the middle. The first time I beat him, I barely did it. Alright. Kevin, you've watched me play this game before. You know that, historically, this is the guy that I can't beat. And yet...
Fight! Wah! 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 One, two, three, four, five, six. Fight! Wah! Wah! One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Fight!
He hasn't hit me with this once, and he keeps trying it. Okay.
Pizza cake.
Kevin, you've known me a long time. Say something to me that you think will unlock my true power. You know. If I were, say, locked in a life or death struggle with Frieza, or, even that shape-shifting rabbit from original Dragon Ball, who presumably is much more powerful than me, what would you say?
Fight!
Pretend it's Harrison Barnes? Huh.
3, 4.
Maybe that'll work. Let's see. If I'm gonna get angry at Harrison Barnes, I may as well get angry at LeBron James. I mean, it's a little more of a bank shot. I don't think that worked, Kevin. Ugh! What a grotesque laugh. I prefer it when the Punch-Out enemy celebrations are a little grotesque. Regressing? Yeah, we're regressing a little bit, that's true. But it only takes one miracle run. Baiting him into trying to break my arm is a good way to... Then if he does it, then I'm in trouble. Alright. That was not...
Piece of cake.
I did not feel as clean or in command of that, despite the outcome, as I would like to be. Hey, an extra life. Now that I have to fight his superior brother, but I've got 4 chances. No, fuck that. I have 1 chance. I have this 1 life to live, and that's it, and then it's all over.
Fight. One, two, three, four. Fight. One, two, three, four.
It's going pretty good till he broke both of my arms. I mean, not so good.
Fight. One, two, three. Fight.
Alright.
Knockout.
I'm getting on some good runs when my back's against the wall. But I guess my back's kind of permanently been against the wall in this run here. I did.
Nick Ruger.
Fight.
Ooh, naked uppercut. Come on!
One, two, three, four, five. Fight. One, two, three, four, five, six. Fight. One, two. Fight. One, two, three, four. Fight! Knockout! Too close. Right on.
Come on, let me hear it. I had it all the way. Had it all the way. Tell you what, at the end there, Kevin, you'll get this sports reference. You know what I felt like? Felt like Gregor Blanco watching that ball bounce past him in Game 7 of the 2014 World Series. Wondering, hoping against hope, whether Juan C. Perez could get the relay back in on time. Thank you! Thank you, everyone, for your support. Again, didn't feel like the fourth best performance of all time, but I'll take it. There it is. Special Circuit champion, new champion, Chris. I spent all that time worrying about Hoy Quarlo. He's the one that I aced. Love it. Love checking in on my friends. I'll never retire. I can win at least one more. This is a thing, I wish video games still did this. Where it's like, oh, you've beaten the game. Now you get like a little cast roll of all the people you defeated. That's Verlander? Who's... God, come on. Come on, Kevin. Let's not... He's on the team. We have to hope that... We have to believe he'll win. Has he won a game this year? Gabby, Justin. My Hurricane Rush must not have worked. Thank you, Lucky and Kevin, for joining in the chat. Kevin, it was a shorter history you had with this. But, I did successfully defeat DT's challenge for this. The gauntlet he threw down. Which was defeat Mr. Sandman in fewer than 6 losses. I defeated Mr. Sandman with no losses. I took no losses until Super Macho Man. My strong sauce challenge, to borrow DT's parlance, was to defeat the whole game with no more than 6 losses. I did not do that, obviously. I came close. I think there was one run there where I could have gotten over on him, but I didn't. And then it kind of spiraled a little bit from there. Ah, packing for your job. Well, ready for your nap now? I demand a rematch. Kevin, I'll text you later. We need to figure out when we're recording next. And what we're recording about. Karate Kid, the new one, does make sense, but at the same time, I'm kind of eager not to... If I pay to see 2 movies in a month for the premium feed, that's almost all the money. So, we'll see. You are so strong. I am. I know it. What's the clown got to say? Go home, the show is over. I am home. It's a home console game. Kevin, do you agree that this is what they wanted us to think Joe Biden looked like behind the scenes? Super Macho Man? Should get AMC stubs. I don't know how much money that is, but doesn't sound like something I want to do. How much is AMC stubs on a monthly basis? Bearing in mind that I try to avoid going to AMC theaters. I don't like the whole scene over at Bay Street. I mean, I go when people go, like when you want to go, but... Nick is just sick about his loss. Should be. I'm so ashamed. How could I suffer such total defeat? In basketball terms, Nick here basically went down 3-0, tied at 3-3, and then blew it at the very end.
Got him.
Yup. Oh, look at that. 26 wins, 13 losses, so more than double my premium challenge, but I beat the game. This is the third game that I've beaten on stream. It is the first game that I have beaten all consecutively in one run. Joining Mega Man 5. No, Mega Man X I beat all in one run. I keep forgetting about Mega Man X. So, what do we have here? Why, it's only the all-time MCVM. Thank you, GG, thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Watching along with me, I appreciate it. Fueled me to greater heights. Who knows if I would have kept pushing and kept grinding if I didn't have a supportive audience. So, as viewers of this feed know, as far as I'm concerned, as far as the show's official position is concerned, any game I haven't played on stream doesn't exist, to my mind. I've compartmentalized it. I understand there's a whole world outside these walls, but when I'm here talking to you all, the only thing that's here is what's right in front of me on this handy numbered list. So as it stands now, Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link is the greatest video game of all time, albeit only one of 12 video games in existence. Kevin, when you saw this go up there, you said, "Long may it rain." And so far, it has. It has been a dominant reign. Mega Man X nearly got there. It was a real struggle to decide whether Mega Man X was going to overtake Zelda 2. But at the end of the day, I meditated on it. I thought on it. And I stuck with Link and his adventure. Mega Man X, obviously, bringing up the number 2 slot as the second greatest game of all time. The Twisted Tales of Spike McFang, which I defeated on this very stream last night. A surprise, a shock, at number 3. The third best game of all time. You never hear people talk about it, really. Despite positive write-ups in publications such as Nintendo Power and Game Players Monthly in June of 1994. One of their reviewers said of Spike McFang, "Spike McFang is the man." But still, no one talks about him. I had a good time with that one. It is a pretty short game and a pretty challenging game. It's pretty grind heavy. But I think it's just got a lot of charm. The graphics are cool. The music, there's not enough music, but what there is sounds great. It's got a fun, jazzy sort of like appeal. And yeah, short and sweet. It only took me somewhere between 6 and 8 hours to barrel through. Narrowly beating out the fourth best game of all time, Mega Man 5. I love classic Mega Man. That is not one of my favorite classic Mega Man, and it just was edged out by the unexpected appeal of Spike and his Twisted Tales. The King of Dragons, SNES, the first game ever played on this stream. The arcade port to the SNES. So much fun, endlessly playable. I've never beaten it all in one run because it is a bit of a challenge. Might be easier if I had a second player. Maybe I'll play it again sometime once I get multiplayer going over the net. Number 6, EVO, The Theory of Evolution for the PC-98 Japanese home computer system. Not playable for English-speaking audiences until a handful of years ago when they put out a full translation patch. Some fans of the game. It's the precursor, obviously, to the Super Nintendo EVO. I'm very glad to have played what I have. It is not an action RPG like EVO on the SNES. It is a turn-based RPG, sort of in a Dragon Quest style, but very rudimentary, and it has just as much grinding, if not more, than the SNES one, and that is a lot harder to stomach when you're having to enter into and out of battles all the time. The plot is strange and kind of charming, just like the SNES one. I get the sense it's about to get very strange, because I just encountered a lizard man from space who told me that he was working for Lady Lucifer. So, I will be playing more EVO, The Theory of Evolution, at some point. I've got to give it a little break, because I did it 2 streams in a row, and the grind was getting to me. So, That's at number 6. Number 7, ActRaiser 2. Sort of the bizarre mirror image. Not mirror image, it's a cursed mirror, a black mirror, if you will, of EVO, The Theory of Evolution. EVO, The Theory of Evolution, a lesser precursor to a truly great game in EVO, Search for Eden. ActRaiser 2, pretty good on its own merits, but cursed by being a worse sequel to an inspired initial entry. Manhunt for the PlayStation 2 is a desperate attempt at transgression for its own sake. It's not very fun. The controls are horrible. Trying to move the camera around in that game was a nightmare. Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage, tedious and challenging. Every level worse than the last. Every level I played, I was like, I'm liking this less and less. The levels are getting less inventive. It's like it felt like you could see the bolts and springs falling out of the Acme device as it made its way down the road. Young Merlin was not very good. It was quite bad, actually. Granted, I was playing very poorly at the time. Haunting starring Poltergeist was simply a drag, as you all know. For those of you who've watched, I referred to it as a day at the Boredom Factory, and I stand by that. So, Super Punch-Out. Where's it going to go? Well, this is very easy for me. This is not one that's going to take a lot of deliberation. Oops. Super Punch-Out assumes the third slot on the big board, beating out Twisted Tales of Spike McFang. It is indisputably a better game than Twisted Tales of Spike McFang. It has a lot of replay value, because even after you've beaten it, there's the time trials, there's the time records, like you saw me. I got some of them on there. That's just the records that are programmed into the game. It's not a multiplayer game, so I don't think you're fighting against, what the computer has deemed par for the course, I guess. But then you can always try to push it further. Super Punch-Out is a game that, like the original Punch-Out, has a very competitive and popular presence in speedrunning. People are always trying to bleed out every last little inch of time they can to just get a little bit better. Make those punches a little more devastating, and the knockouts a little bit quicker. I remember when this was written up in Nintendo Power when I was a kid, you could send in, Nintendo Power printed here's our fastest times for all these boxers. That was back before the internet was quite so vibrant that you could go to a speedrunning site and see what the best records were. So that was the benchmark you were going against. And some of them were pretty crazy. And it motivated me to play more. Twisted Tales of Spike McFang was fun, but it's no Super Punch-Out. And at the same time, Super Punch-Out is no Mega Man X. Which is, Mega Man X is almost the platonic ideal of a Super Nintendo game. So, that's it. That is the addition to the big board tonight. I appreciate you all joining me here today. We are going to give you a little bit more of this on the way out the door.
Okay, kid, get out there and remember, you're a tiger, kid! A tiger! That's the champ. Now he's running. How you feeling, kid? Good, good. That's Just using your head. Strategy. You're a genius, kid. A real professor. You're a bum. You're an animal, kid. A bum. Don't worry, kid. It'll heal.
New Super Punch-Out, only for Super NES. Get smart, or get knocked stupid.
Only 12 guys to go. You're the king, I tell you. The king!
There you go, everyone. Well, I appreciate you all for watching and joining in the chat. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Lucky. And yeah, I'll be back at this soon. Not quite sure when, but it's been a good time, and I've been getting more people watching. Had a few people I didn't recognize pop in on Spike McFang, so the momentum is churning. I will see you all soon. Thank you. GG to you as well, Kevin. See ya.